What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of East Side Flock. I'm Eric G, and I'm gonna be giving my opinion on what I think the Orioles need to do for next year, because this year is clearly out the window. We are we're done with this season. We're gonna be fans. We're gonna show up. We're gonna be supportive, but I think there needs to be major changes for next year. So I'm gonna give my opinions on what I think they should be, and how I think we can grow this team moving forward. Um, so the first thing I want to talk about is kind of what we did previously, right? Previously, it was get rid of everybody, like everybody gotta go, and it's been kind of a constant theme for the Oriole, right? Like it's you know, guys get good, they do what they need to do, and then you trade them, right? And that's been the motto for the Orioles for a while. It's been you know get trade value because we have these picks, we have this farm system. Like this is the future. We focused on the future, so we're trading away the people that are good, and that's been the mo, and that's been how people rebuild. Houston did it. They were successful with it, so that's kind of been the way. Now I think if you know we were to look back on that Houston team, I think they got very lucky. Let me explain why. Baseball is a weird game, man. It's full of injuries, it's full of unpredictable stuff that you can't control. And I think that teams have to stay healthy. You wanna know why the Orioles won 101 games, 90 games last season? Because they stayed healthy. You know what's not happening this year? They ain't stay healthy. But the problem is we don't have veteran players to fill in these positions, or the people that are filling in these positions would be, the young guys, right? Like you bringing up this talent that's real good filling in the position. We don't have that. We got like back of the line AAA guys that are doing awful to replace people that normally are good, and that's the problem. Like the hitting struggled because we have injuries in our hitting. Westburg's out, Cowser's out. Like those are huge guys to have out. And then we've had other injuries on top of that too. Like you're not gonna get that far. And that's the point. Is that when you rebuild, you're really banking on number one, people not getting injured, and two, like a whole hell of a lot of prospects if people get injured. And that's just not the way that MLB works, because you got teams like the Dodgers and the Yankees spending billions of dollars on their teams. The Phillies spending billions of dollars on their team. Like that's just how it goes. And to compete and to consistently be good, you can't do that. So if you're the Orioles in this spot, what do you do? Well, here's where I would say you go look at who's been good, right? Let's go look at it. I don't think you trade away a lot. I think you go and you extend people. Like that's what you need to do, is extend people. Extend the people that are doing good, so that when you get into that farm system, then those are the people coming in and replacing if there's injuries, right? Keep guys like O'Hearn, who right now is hitting 340. Keep guys like Mullins, whose defense is irreplaceable. Mountcastle, where is he at? He's not having a great year, 235. His defense on first base, ridiculous. Urias, same thing. Keep these guys that are good at their position, right? And that are good players. You keep these people. You sign these people. You don't go and fucking trade them at the deadline. You keep these people. That's also how you keep a fan base. You know how hard it is to be a fan of a team where it feels like, every year it's changing who the stars are? You know how hard that is? Like it's crazy that on opening day, Cedric Mullins was the guy that got the biggest. Cedric Mullins and Jorge Mateo were the two people that everybody knew, because they've been on the team the longest. Even when they sucked, they was on the team. Like you have to keep people. So not only are we talking about the success of the team, but I think the fan base too, because people will go out and root for people that they know. We're pretty bad right now, and I've seen pretty solid crowds for Camden Yards. Like compared to what it was, like we've we've shown out for how bad this team is. And we probably will continue to show out. I'm hoping we continue to show out, because as fans we should. You can't just give up on a damn team. So I think that, moving forward, you keep guys like Mullins. We saw tonight terrible plays that led to the loss against the Cardinals in the outfield. You got a guy that can play crazy defense in Mullins, and now obviously he's out, but you keep a guy like that, you got to keep him. He's 1-of-1. You extend Mullins, you keep that defense, you keep O'Hearn, and you build upon that. You're going to get a good draft pick. You're going to get some people coming up, but you need to have vets that can help the talent. And then in the offseason, what do? You go and you buy your team like everybody else does. That's what the Orioles need to do. They need to extend people, get rid of people like Tyler O'Neill. He can go. Get rid of people that are just not good. We unfortunately, Perez, man, I loved Perez. He was a personal favorite of mine. I loved the hat catching and all that. To get rid of him, that was rough, but we had to. And the thing is, just like, this team is riddled with injuries this year, but we can learn from that. Okay, we need to make sure we have people available for when these injuries occur, because it seems like everybody else has had plenty of injuries, but they have the money to spend and go out and fill these positions, whereas we didn't, and we don't have the depth right now, and that's a problem. You really don't. And guys like Kurtzstad not performing well, and Gunnar Henderson, I mean, this guy sucked. I hate to say it, Gunnar is not the best, not even close to the best shortstop in the league. Like, this, he should have took his 300 mil extension when we offered it to him. Like, you should have just, you really tanked your numbers, because you are not worth nowhere near 500 mil. Your defense is bad. You have errors where Mountcastle bails you out. Like, but you're gonna keep him, obviously, but that extension ain't gonna be that big. You ain't gonna be getting that money. Holiday is coming to his own, so you build around these guys, build the team around them, but keep what is already working, and then go out and get what you need. That's what you need to do. And I don't know if they're gonna do that, right? Like, they're probably gonna see, Mullins is hitting 226. We probably should trade him, and they're gonna trade him away and try to get picks or try to get pitching or something, and it's not gonna work. They're gonna say, oh, Hearn, we only got him for 3 months. He's hitting 340. We get a lot of good stuff for him. No, you need to sign people and extend people, and that's how you have to do it. You got a lot of good guys coming up. You got Basallo or Basallo. I forget how you say his name, but you have a lot of good people coming up, and you need to buy buy the positions around them. Unfortunately, it sucks. I feel like excuse me. Damn. Excuse me, I am still sick. I feel like in the MLB, like, it's such a money, like, they're just money hungry. That's it. No salary cap, no salary minimum, no, oh, you can just spend whatever you want. They so money hungry, man. Like, and meanwhile, you got the NBA conference finals, and everybody in it is fighting for their first chip in their city. Like, come on, really? And what do we get for the MLB? Fucking Dodgers, Yankees. Real fans don't like those teams. Why? Because they just spend money and buy their team, and it's stupid. I would love it if every pick would be this top notch. You watch them come through the minors and succeed. That's not what happens. It's not what happens. And because people can get these huge contracts, not every team can afford the best players. So it's not like the best players are passed around like in other sports. It's, they stay mostly with the teams that can afford them, or they go through the big market teams. And it sucks. It's stupid, in my opinion. I think it's less entertaining for the sport. Like, it's ridiculous. So I think that, I would love for it to be, you watch guys come up through the minors in their organization, and these teams are built around these players, but it's just not anymore. Like, it's just not. Like, I've been watching, the more I watch, I'm like, the more I just don't have faith in the MLB. And that's that. I mean, I think that the Orioles, if you want to stay competitive for multiple years, you gotta do what everybody else is doing, and and just buy, extend and buy. That's what you had to do. Extend and buy. Extend your good players, get rid of the bad players, buy new ones. That's just how it works. It's stupid. It's too much of a business and not a sport. Like it's crazy to me to think about that. It's such a shame. It's a shame, and you can't change it. I'm still be a fan of the. Obviously, I like the sport how it's played, but I just think that the business side has become too much business. It's just like there's there's just not enough of what I'm seeing in other sports in the MLB, and I feel like the salary cap is a big part of that. There needs to be a salary cap because it makes it more competitive. Not every team is gonna be stacked. The Dodgers won't be the Dodgers. The Yankees won't be the Yankees. I mean, I feel like Detroit is gonna be the Orioles of this year. I hate to say it. They're gonna win 100 games, all to lose in the playoffs because they're not gonna have that veteran presence. I mean, they've been there and they did great, but they're not gonna be continuously successful. Like that, to me, that just it feels like they're gonna be just like us in the same boat. And I hope I'm wrong because I do like Detroit, but I think for the Orioles, damn. If y'all thought I wasn't sick, because I made through the whole thing in the last video, this will prove it wrong. But yeah, I just think that they need to be buyers and they need to be aggressive. And it's dumb and I hate it and I'm against it. But it's a situation we're in. Let me know what you think in the comments below. For more information, follow me Eastside Flock on Instagram, Eastside_Flock. I'll be posting my daily reactions to the game, everything that's happening. So for more content, follow there. And yeah, let me know what you think below in the comments. Hit subscribe for more, turn on notifications, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Peace.